Hello and welcome. You're watching the first semi-final between Killer and Play on Siwal Frontier, and this is the iCanWin Dawn of War 2 Retribution head-to-head tournament. As you can see, it's a fairly open map, and we've got 3 victory points over here, which are, which really don't have too much cover around them apart from a couple of buildings and such. But yeah, that's about it. And as you can see that both players have spawned right across each other. Up here in the western corner is Killer in blue with his Eldar Warp Spider Exarch, and in the red corner it's Play again with the Warp Spider Exarch. And as you can see, Killer is going to draw the first blood. He's engaged Play's Guardian Squad, and looks like the Guardian Squad is going to have to run for its life. But oh, here comes the Banshee Squad reinforcement, and now Killer is on the run.
I trust there is purpose to this interruption.
And look at Play. Even though he started off in a pretty standard way, rushing for power nodes, trying to get his power economy going, as opposed to his enemy, he's simply content with capturing victory point for now. But he's gonna have to teleport even before he does that, because he does not want Killer to capture this power node. Look at him, relentless with his harass, and Killer is on the run once again. In the meantime, Killer has captured this power node down south, and now he's heading for the victory point close to this requisition point, which of course he's gonna capture. At the mid, Play is busy capturing this victory point, and I'm pretty sure, yep, he has his Banshee squad onto the victory point on the north, and this is going to put him immediately in the lead over his opponent with 2 victory points, and the countdown has already started for Killer.
Support structure complete.
Play eyeing this
Adding warp generator.
power node. He's most probably going to deploy generators on it because it's the closest power node to his base, which means it would always be easier to defend for him. And here comes Killer. He does not want Play to have that power node, and he is gonna attack from 2 flanks. But oh, look at him, he's gonna withdraw because he has forced Play to withdraw and move his reinforcements to this location, and that was such a good bait. Killer has now moved on to this victory point, making Play believe that he was gonna attack this power node, but instead he has gone up north, or rather mid, and if he pulls this off correctly, he's probably gonna end up getting this victory point as well. But here we have a major battle coming up at the mid. Killer with his 2 Banshee squads and a single Guardian squad. That's a really good strategy, having your melee units go up in the front and defend them, give them covering fire from the back. But it looks like Play is gonna simply annihilate the first Banshee squad, and right now we're on to the second Banshee squad, and Killer is gonna have to retreat because Play had the numbers to come up on top of that battle. If Play is not careful here, he might lose a couple of more Banshees, but there we go. And look at Killer, he's making a Shuriken Cannon weapon team, which is a suppression platform, which means he is trying to hold a victory point or a power node for good. He's gonna deploy a suppression squad over there and make sure that any incoming pushes from Play are thwarted there and then. And look at Play's base, he's just healing up. He's got 2 Banshee squads, a single Guardian squad, and his Warp Spider Exarch also needs to heal up. He's moving out already because his squads, even though they're not fully healed, he knows it's time to attack, otherwise Killer is going to have the edge. In the meantime, look at Killer, he has taken control of 2 victory points, and right now he's seizing this power node, and that's a pretty good read by Play, heading straight to mid. He knew it was unguarded, but he wants to fight first. He wants to chase away Killer from this power node, probably from this victory point as well, and we might as well see him starting from there while his Warp Spider Exarch captures this victory point over here at the mid. And Killer is gonna be forced to run away. If he's not careful, he's gonna lose this last member, but no, he survives. Somehow he does, and he teleports again, trying to outflank the Guardian squad. Gonna land a kill, and he does manage to get away just in time. Let's take a good look at Killer's base, because by the time we return, all this mid is gonna be red. And here we have Killer
Ready to strike
with
at your
only a
word.
Shuriken Cannon weapon team and a single Guardian squad along with his Warp Spider Exarch. And he is going out in the field again. I don't think he's ready for this. I really don't.
No hour here is safe enough for
And we might see a confrontation right here, and yes, we do. The Guardian squad trying to attack the Warp Spider Exarch from range, and Play does the right thing. He knows he's alone. He might not be able to hold on his own, and he runs away. And look at Killer. He's relentless with his harass. You remember him coming from for this power node close to Play's base over here, and look at this. If he does this correctly, he is gonna manage to destroy his power node. And look at Play realizing that his power node is under attack. He is coming. He's marching in with everything he's got. He wants to protect this power node at all costs, and he is gonna chase away Killer, at least for the time being. And that's a good choice. He's making his Banshees run. They've got the Fleet of the Foot ability, so once you activate that ability, they run faster than their normal speed. His on Play's Guardian squad and force them to retreat. But Play's Banshee squads are making a comeback here. Oh, that was a really nice grenade from Killer.
They are making a thrust.
That was the plasma grenade, in case you are wondering. That was plasma grenade of this Guardian squad. They're a bunch of sneaky bastards, but we love them and we love their grenades as well. So let's just see what's going on here. And both the players have now, at least Play is on tier 2 already, given his superior position on the map right now. And here we have Killer upgrading to tier 2, and he's gonna once again be chased out by this Banshee squad. The Howling Banshees, as we call them, as you could figure out from the howling effect that was audible just now. And here we have Killer's suppression squad thwarting this push by the Banshees. That was a really clever positioning close to the victory point and suppressing anything. He knows Play has only got tier 1 units right now, and so suppression is gonna do wonders for him. And look at Killer, he's back to that victory point and he is gonna destroy it. He manages to destroy it with his single Banshee squad, and now he's gonna fall back, sensing that he just doesn't have the numbers. Moreover, he's close to the enemy base, which means the enemy reinforcements are coming in. In the meantime, you can see Play with 2 of his victory points much ahead, but Killer is gonna change that. He's just neutralized the victory point at the mid, but I don't think he's gonna make it. Can he make it? No, he can't. I don't think he can. Yes, he's gonna have to teleport and abort capturing this point. In the meantime, he's got his Guardian squad in the cover, and look at this. Killer is making a Wraith Guard heavy ranged infantry squad. This is a very, very effective infantry as far as ranged attack is concerned. But look at Play. He's gonna escort Killer all the way back to his base. And Killer, even though he is ninja capping a lot of points, he's suffering heavy losses in the early game. And once again, the victory point at the middle has been captured by Play's retreating Warp Spider Exarch, and now Killer has more work to do. He's got an uphill task of first uprooting Play from the field and then going for these victory points. What will Killer do?
Ready to strike at your word.
And yes, we were talking about the Wraith Guard squad. These Wraith Guard squads are like super heavy infantry, and they've got ranged weapons. They've got a really good damage output, but they are very slow. So this is a trade-off. They cannot move around much if you do not babysit them with a melee squad, because they are defenseless against a powerful melee unit like the Howling Banshees. And here we see another confrontation. Killer cleverly garrisoning that building, entering his Guardian squad in there and launching a frontal attack with his Banshees. And look at Play, he's forced to retreat, but he's got a Wraith Lord on the field. Both the players are on tier 2, and this is getting more and more interesting with each passing minute. Yes, that's probably the correct decision by Play, because he doesn't want this Wraith Lord to march out alone on his own. He's probably going to reinforce it with these Banshees, and they're going to march out together. Wraith Lord are really powerful second tier units. It's actually a vehicle, not exactly a unit, and as you can see, you can give it a Shuriken Cannon upgrade, which Play has already done. So basically the shotgun cannon squad that you saw here in this building is now mounted on top of this Wraith Lord. And you can see the effect. Look at the Banshee's health. They are forced to retreat. He's going to land a kill. And here comes the Wraith Guard squad into play, but they're going to have to retreat. Like I told you, he does not have a strong melee defense for the Wraith Guards. There's no one to babysit them. And look at Killer. He's got all the 3 victory points right now, and even though Play is outplaying him on the map, he's gonna have to catch up soon enough, otherwise he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. And Killer is gonna be escorted all the way back to his base. Play might as well ask for a 50 rupee tip, you know, hey, I dropped you at your base, play me. And here we see Play seizing that victory point at the mid. Excuse me. And now Killer is gonna march out with everything he's got. His Banshees up in the front. His Banshees, I'm sorry, up in the front. He's got a Guardian squad and a Warp Spider squad, which is again a level 1 infantry, pretty versatile infantry. And he seems to be avoiding everyone. I think he's gonna go for. Oh, look at Killer. He's back to that power now. This guy is relentless with his harass, and oh, look at his unit stab he is making. He's taking up to tier 3 now. This is not good for Play. Even though Killer is sitting on only 1 victory point, as you can see, and he's got 2 victory points, at least 1 victory point to, you know, still snatch away from Play. He is much ahead in terms of resources and power because he has teched up to tier 3, and this means he will be able to spawn his tier 3 units, which are usually vehicles and super heavies like the Avatar, the God of War. He's most probably gonna go with that strategy. And as we can see, more trade-offs are occurring. We are seeing a lot more skirmishes in the mid game here, and once again Killer is going to lose at least 1 of his Wraith Guards to this Wraith Lord. This Wraith Lord has been very, very instrumental in helping Play push Killer away from every point, and he might as well lose this. Oh no, he's just going to survive. He's barely going to survive with these 2 Wraith Guards.